Take about 20 minutes to 30 seconds if you can. Go slow. Maybe go back around one more time. This is the room. Smurf.
Are you gonna get yourself in there?
Hi guys. Do me a favor and close your eyes for just a minute. Okay, let's think of the sounds of the beach when the waves are crashing against the shore. Think of a meadow and what you see when you look at that meadow and how peaceful that meadow is. Relax your body. Take in a deep breath and release. Think of a time when you visited with a friend and they've seemed to hang on your every word and almost even know what you're going to say before you say it. You can open your eyes now. Those are relaxation techniques that are used before you enter into a time of prayer. I've been involved in prayer for over 20 years now. I've been a women's ministry leader in prayer. I've done prayer walks and prayer gatherings, and it's just been a wonderful time for me. And I just want to encourage you to turn to prayer as a daily discipline. Today I would like to encourage you to just think about those things for prayer. There are two aspects I would like to discuss today. The first is the mental effects that prayer has on us, and the second is the physical effects that prayer can have on our lives. Practicing prayer overall just gives us a sense of well-being. Research at Harvard with Tyler Vanderweel, he found that in young adults that he tested, there was a decreased amount of depression and an increased amount of overall life satisfaction and self-esteem when the young adults practice prayer on a daily basis. It just seems to give us a sense of inner peace. And let me explain, there was also another study in the Journal of Psychology where the professor tested 700 couples, and in the couples that he tested, half of them just had positive thoughts toward their mate, and the other half actually prayed for one another. He had exceedingly great results with the half that prayed for one another. They were able to sacrifice more for each other and compromise more for one another, meaning that their relationship came together in strength and was a little stronger. I'd like to also mention about healing, prayer with healing. You know, for centuries, there have been miraculous claims of instantaneous healing, whether it be way back in tribal times or in current modern times. There's been doctors that have claimed, I don't know where the cancer went, but it's gone all of a sudden. We've seen documentaries and even movies made about healings. So what I want to offer to you is give prayer a try. Science Daily had reported that when we do, 9 out of 10 people that they had tested had actually said that in times of need, they prayed for their healing and for their body. Now, Science Daily also mentioned that there may not be a way to determine if prayer ever actually does exist and if it does affect us in a positive way for our body. But I would like to suggest otherwise. I want to give you a quick testimony of Jackson Hessler. He's a little 2-year-old, and Jackson Hessler is known worldwide, and especially in the Christian community. His father is Jonathan Hessler, and he's tied to Bethel, and Bethel's a church-wide, a worldwide church, and they also have a singing group. Well, when little Jackson got sick one day, his mother was keeping an eye on him, and she had to actually rush him to the hospital. His body was lifeless and limp, and he was in distress. And within 12 hours, his kidneys were shutting down. They petitioned everybody they knew for prayer. People all over the world for weeks were praying for them. There were spontaneous prayers and one particular song that was written about him. His father would hold the phone over the bed as little Tyler was laying there comatose, for his son to hear, for the people around him that were touching his body and praying for him as he was in this state. Well, Tyler's body was healed, and we all give the credit to God. And there was a spontaneous song that was written about that healing, and I'd like to play just a moment of that for you.
I raise a hallelujah in the presence of my enemies. I raise a hallelujah louder than the unbelief. I raise a hallelujah. Our weapon is a melody. I raise a hallelujah. Heaven comes to fight for me. I'm gonna sing in the middle of the storm. You wanna hear my praise, Lord?
That's just a sample of a spontaneous prayer. And I think the main thing I would like to say to you today, and for you to walk away with, is that I would like to encourage you to pray once again for yourself, for the community, for our nation. And I hope that you can experience the benefits of prayer with a positive mental outlook, a positive physical being. And with all that said, the choice is yours, and it's up to you, my friend. Thank you for listening.